Hello. Today we're going to go over how to get started with some easy runes. You can make about 150k within the first hour of the game, which will get you a nice easy breezy start. We're looking at level 50 by the end of this, which is pretty optimal for just beating Godric and Margit alone. So if you're struggling in the early game, there's not really a lot of good farms that you can get to without actually killing Godric and Margit. Most of the ones require some form of weapon that is going to be above your pay grade or above your skill. So this is just how to get started, easy breezy, 150k, super simple. So we're going to be starting from the gate front, which is going to be right here when you get your horse. So if we take a look at the map, this is a brand new character, just made it. So you're going to go to the gate front, which is right here where you talk to Melina, you get your horse. You're going to see your first camp of enemies. I cleared out this camp already just so I could narrate this as simply as possible and not have to, do a bunch of editing, so that way you guys can just follow along as easily as you can. So the first thing we're going to get is this sword right here. For those of you that are running strength or whatever, you guys can grab this up. Just another weapon for you guys to, use instead of your base weapon. We're going to grab the map here, which will unlock the entire area for us to view. So now we have at least the west side of Limgrave open, so you guys can follow along. And now we're going to go to the back end over here. So through these ruins, you can kind of just jump through these. And then there's going to be another carriage right here. And this is the most important thing in this entire camp, which is going to be the flail. We are going to be using this to get roughly around 100k souls alone. So this right here is a must get. And then we're going to go across the way over here. And then there's going to be a sort of, dungeon, not really dungeon, but just a ruin cave entrance, whatever you want to call it. And then right down here is where you can get the whetstone knife, which allows you to put ashes of war on your weapons. So for example, we're going to get ash of war, the stomp move or war stomp, whatever. And then we got the whetstone knife. This is very important. So when we're resting at graces, we can put ashes of war on, weapons that don't already have ashes of war. And with that being said, we're pretty much done here. There's nothing else really of value. The only other thing I would suggest is you come down here and you're going to grab this grace. And then after you get this grace, we're going to teleport back to the Church of Ella. So I will meet you guys there in a moment. All right, so we're at Third Church of Ella, and Rani is going to be here. Just go through the dialogue with her, get the bells, and then once you get the bells and finish all the dialogue, teleport to the first step. So I'm going to get the bells, and then I'll meet you guys at the first step. Don't forget to also talk to the merchant here and grab the crafting kit as well as the all the cookbooks. So talk to both of these two, buy the crafting kit and the books, and then again teleport to the first step, and I'll meet you guys there. All right, so we made it to the first step. This is rather interesting. I just made a discovery right now that I didn't even know that was physically possible. So from the first step, which is literally right here, you come out the cave, bada bing, first step, very simple. All right, we're gonna go to the back over here. This is very strange. I did not know that this works. So there's a gold pickle foulfoot down here. Very, very useful for what we're gonna do. So there are gonna be two whatchamacallits. As you can tell, I died on one of them, but that's because I landed and tried to jump, and I ended up on the jump pad and landed in the ocean like an idiot, and that's where I put my souls, which was 3k. I don't care. So how this is going to work is you're going to literally just jump to that pillar. So we're gonna go bop, bop, and then you don't even have to make it. By the way, you don't even have to make it. You just don't die. You just don't die. I was unaware that this is a thing, but you literally don't die. And if you want, you can legit just go right here and then just jump back on this, land on here, and then you jump again, and then you go back this way, which is the normality of how you're supposed to do. But I was completely unaware that you could land on the floor. I guess because the jump pad thing somehow registers it's on the ground. I really don't know, but you can just jump down there and jump back, and then you've got the gold pickle foulfoot, rest at the grace, get your health back, and we're good to go. All right, so from here we are going to go directly to the east, and you should be able to see kind of the ruins or the archway right there. So we are going to pretty much be going in this general area right here. So this spot pretty much, we're gonna mount up and just run it down. So I'll meet you guys there. All right, we pretty much made it into here. So This is going to be the annoying part. There's going to be rats in here. You can use the door iframe if you want. It's going to be annoying. Oh, and they're blocking the doorway. Of course they are. All right, there's one. Okay, cool. I don't even know what's happening anymore. All right, hold on. Let's just do this, and then one, lean back, and then we go for the twofer. All right, cool. There we go. Damn, I fucking hate rats, dude. These are the worst things ever. So you could usually do the iframe, just walk in and teleport, but they blocked the doorway on my end, so it was a bit inconvenient there. You gonna do something? What you got going on, Chief, huh? Bust the move, son. Yeah, that's what I thought, bussy. All right, anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead, open up this, and then it's gonna ensnare us and trap, and then we're gonna teleport to a completely different area. All right, now we are in Celia Crystal Tunnel. We're gonna open up this chest right here. There's gonna be some goodies. Just grab all this stuff up. Now, you're going to have to choose to go left or to go right. I'm going to go right because right is the easiest way to not get blown up instantly. Watch me somehow still die in an instant here, but you're pretty much just going into this cave and then hopefully you do not die. It is a very high possibility that you still could, but I find it a little bit more successful than going the opposite direction. So there's going to be a grace here. Grab this up. There's going to be an item in the corner. I believe it's just a rune or something. I don't know. It's never really anything important. Yeah, rot grace and whatever. So we're going to go ahead and rest here, get our mana back. And then from this point, we're going to leave this cave. It's just, you know, you just want this so you can come back here at a later time. Because this area is actually filled with goodies. There's a meteorite staff here. There's 2 armor sets here. We're just in the rot area. So if you guys could tell, we went from the first step all the way over here. So we're very far away from the first grace. So now we're going to mount up. Well, that's the wrong button. All right, now we're going to mount up, go left. There's going to be this kind of incline hill thing going on over here. We're going to jump on this, and then we're going to keep following around the corner here. You can go down there. There is a grace over there if you want that. It's unnecessary to get it, but you can if you need to. Here, we're going to go through this archway. There's going to be some stairs. You're going to go up here. There's going to be a branch. Get on this. Then we're going to jump to this side over here. Jump over here. And then this is kind of tricky. It takes a little bit of practice, but sometimes you might get stuck, but you can make it up there. Then we're going to make it up this one. And then we're going to hop off the horse. There's going to be a ladder in the back. Go up here. We're going to light whatever bonfire, or it's not even a bonfire. It's just like a brazier or something. And then it's going to essentially unlock something for us. So the seal was broken in town somewhere. This is for a later thing. So just get that. We're done with it. Then we're going over here. Hop on this. Hop on this. This is just a, yeah, you don't really need this, but if you want to meme, you can meme. We're going back over here to the staircase. Going up here. There's a golden seed. We're going to pick this bad boy up. All right, we grabbed that. Going through the archway. There's going to be a grace on our left. We're going to need this to come back here at a later time. So now we get this. Then we hop back on the horse. And then this is where you can choose one of 2 options. You can go the shortcut or you can go the actual, you know, longer-ish way. Personally, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do the shortcut, just, you know, fancy. So we're just going to hop up here. Jump here, up on this branch, jump on this branch, get up here, and we're gonna yeet on over here, and then go on this little like indent up here. And there's also a rock, by the way. You want to bait the rock first, and then you could go ahead and hop up here without any penalty. Then we jump up on this part, jump here, jump up here, jump here, and then this is like the kind of like weirdish part. It's like you have to like, yeah, there you go. You like lean to the left and then go right. It's very strange. And then from here, we're going to that jump pad. You're going to see the giant dragon. Yes, we are going to be killing the giant dragon, but we are also going to cheese the ultimate cavalry guy. So that is also going to be an option. So jump here, go up. All right, we land here. It's going to be a bunch of little dragons. Ignore them. Don't aggro them. Don't even bother. We're not going to worry about it. And then we are going to go to the grace and we are going to rest, and I'll go over the strategy from here. All right, so we have the grace now. So the strategy is we need to use the flail at all costs. So we need 18 dexterity to use it, 10 strength. Strength is not the issue. We need either XP to dump into dex, or we need Radagon Source Seal. And it just so happens that Radagon Source Seal is in this building right here. So all we're going to do is go on the inside, dodge every single mob, and hope to God that we don't die. So we're just going to go in here and go through everything. All right, we're gonna grab this chest real quick. This has got the Dectus medallion, or at least one side of it. The other one will be at a later location that you will find via the story, or just, you know, going exploring. So definitely pick that up. It's very important for a later game. Then we're gonna go over here. There's gonna be a hole in this area. We're gonna jump down here. Now, there's a thing there that you may want. You don't need it, but you can grab it if you want to. The only thing you need is really that. And then now here, whoo, dodge that rat. We're jumping down here, boys. And then we are going to basically die, because there's really nothing for us here. We're not going to make it out alive. Just die. Forget it. Go back to the Grace, and we're done. All right, now we're good. So we're going to go ahead and put on the flail, put on Radagon's sword seal. And now we can use the flail. Look at that, 20 dexterity. Very, very nice. All right, now all we are going to do is walk on over here to this dragon, and we are going to hold LT until our brain falls apart. So if you watch closely, we are going to basically do this until the end of time. If you do it in the right spot, you don't have to walk forward. It'll just keep going. And it's a little janky, but overall, you're essentially just going to keep doing this. And if you watch his health bar, he lost a shit ton right there. That is due to the bleed proc. So every so often, he is going to bleed, and that's going to cause massive damage. And then at the very last tick, you're going to pop the gold pickle foul foot. Okay? That's the important part. Once you pop the gold pickle foul foot, he's going to give you a shit ton more souls. Like, we're talking like another 40k. Pretty much. So it's going to be roughly around 97,000 souls. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to get an extra 40k on top of that. So that way you're going to be starting off with like a grand total of like 130, 140k easily. So basically do this until his last bit of health bar, like just the very last tidbit. And then you're going to go ahead and use the gold pickle foul foot in order to get a little bit more souls for your buck. All right, we've got him on the last tick of HP, so we're going to pop the gold pickle foul foot. All right, this is going to give us a massive boost in runes. So now about 2 more times of this and he should die, and we will get a huge amount of runes. So we're going to let this charge up real quick. All right, I think here should be fine. And he should pass away here, and we need to look at him. The key thing here is we have to look at him. There is a weird, like, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended. I really don't know what it is, but if you don't look at a mob when you kill them, especially like weird arbitrary mobs like the rocks that run at you, or this guy, if you don't look at the mob, it will not pay you your runes. So we got 64k, and then plus the gold pickle foul foot, we are up to 96,000 souls. Very, very nice. This is great. So now we're going to go to the Grace, and we're going to rest and put all of our points in case, you know, things go awry with the next method. Melina's going to pop up. Don't go to the round table. We're not done here. Just go ahead and ignore everything that she's going to say. She's going to ask you, yo, do you want to go to the round table? And you're going to literally just hit close. Just close it. That's all you're going to do. All right. So now we are going to make our way up this way. So this is pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go to where the rock farming method is. So we're going up here, and then you guys should see off in the distance that little tower, that like pointy tower. It's going to be up there. So we're heading that way. So there is a jump pad around here somewhere that we can drop on so that way we don't take fall damage. Ah, it's over here by these pots. So we're going to go ahead, jump on this right here. It's not going to kill us. All right. Now we're going to head towards our marker. Be careful. There is lightning that does go through these fields. So I don't even know if it can kill you. I just know that like it's a possibility. Oh yeah, there's the avatar here as well. I forgot about this guy. We're not going to bother to fight him because there's not really a way to cheese him that I'm aware of. So it's unfortunate, but he would also give a shit ton of souls as well. But yeah, I just don't know how to kill him with cheese. So we're going to ignore him for now and keep going towards the tower. Once we reach the tower, we're going to rest. We may lose the gold pickle foul foot. The problem with this is like you can't really guarantee the spawning of the boss because he only spawns at night. So depending on the time you kill the dragon, if you can somehow manage for it to be at night, I've never tested to see if you can do it at nightfall and then like manage to kill the dragon in time for it to still be nighttime. So that's like the biggest thing, is that we might lose the gold pickle foulfoot, but it's fine. You're still going to get about 40k souls regardless. All right, so we're going to pass time until nightfall. This is when the boss will spawn. So how this method is going to work is a little difficult, and it can kind of be like hit or miss. Just make sure you spend your souls before you try and do anything. If you do manage to get here before the pickle foulfoot ends, this method can, like I said, go awry left or right. It really it's very janky. But essentially, you are going to make the cavalry knight fall off the edge, and he's going to obviously die, and this will yield you a bunch of souls, which will be very, very nice. So you're going to want to go to the end of the bridge. On the left side, there's going to be a bunch of branches. It's not even really a bunch, it's just like one big branch. And essentially, you're just going to kind of lure him over there, and he's essentially just going to follow you. And if all things go right, he will just kind of jump off the edge and kill himself, which will be very, very nice. But there are times where sometimes he just doesn't want to do it, so it could, trial and error. The other method is you have to run him to the top of the hill, and he will teleport back, and then he will ultimately die for some weirdo reason. Not really sure what's going on with that, but I found that method to either be fixed or it's just hard to do. Running him off the edge, I just did that today, and that's as of the new patch, so it still works to get him to walk off the edge. However, I could not get him to go to the top of the hill and die. I even got it as far as running him up that hill, and he still didn't die. So I'm assuming they patched that most likely, but him falling off the edge is still not patched, so you can still do that. But anyway, killing the dragon combined with the cavalry knight, you're looking at about 130k, 140k souls. If you have the gold pickle foulfoot active, you're looking at more upwards of like 150 to 170, which is very, very good for a very nice start. But thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Any questions, I'll answer them down below when I can, but bye-bye.